Huh?
What I did?
What you did?
You mean you that took us through security twice because we went to the wrong gate?
Who went to the wrong gate?
You.
I did not. That
Yes,
was
you did.
It was all you.
How is it me? This is
You
only the second
started this
time
trip.
I've flown.
This is your trip?
It's not just mine.
Yeah.
No.
All right. Well, first hurdle. Second hurdle.
Yeah, second.
What's going on?
Getting ready to board the first plane.
What are you doing?
Texting mom so she knows where we're going.
Texting your mommy?
Yeah, my mommy.
Well, first leg is completed. We're in Seattle with a 3-hour layover. Then we go to Anchorage and have an 8-hour layover. Look at me. God, I'm so excited. This is crazy. Oh well. Sitting here charging up the phone, killing 3 hours. Now, why did you get us lost in St. Louis?
I didn't get us lost in St. Louis.
And how did we get lost in the airport?
I didn't.
You took us to A terminal when we needed to be in C terminal.
I was not the one at fault on that. That was you.
It cannot be my fault when I have a child alone.
Yeah, I can. What?
It is not my fault. It's
Yes,
yours.
it is. Yes,
No.
it is.
I had to go through security twice.
You're the one that's done this enough times. You should know.
I was checking you out.
Uh-huh.
See if you could find your way around. Prove that you can't.
Uh-huh.
You're going to be dependent.
Uh-huh.
Well, we're officially in Alaska. We're in Anchorage Airport. Time's about 2:30 local time. About 3 hours behind you all back home. We've got an 8-hour layover. Flight doesn't leave here till 10:35 a.m. So, gonna try and get a little sleep. Little boy's over there. So, we just had a breakfast of champions, Mackie Donald's. Woe is me. Didn't I? Well, it's Friday, the 19th, I believe. Austin and I are sitting on a ridge top about 2 miles behind camp, looking for the elusive, all elusive, caribou.
That's definitely that.
This is our second day of hunting. A caribou is yet to be spotted. Total count of wildlife so far has been 1 partridge, 4 wolves, 1 grizzly. And I might add that Austin missed the wolf.
Yeah, who shot 3 times and missed? That wasn't me.
He shot, they were a mere 159 yards.
And you
And
said
he
they were
missed.
200?
And he missed. Did not even touch a hair. I mean, straight missed.
Hey,
You
I
got
missed
anything to
twice,
add to
you
that?
missed 3 times.
So I'll pan this out, let you see our view that we're having here. It's about 20 after 1 on Friday the 19th.
Yeah, you can't flip it around after you start recording.
This is Austin and I's view Friday afternoon to 1:30 time frame. Pan it around here so you can see what we're looking at. You will see nothing upon the landscape. You are seeing the landscape as we see it. No caribou to be found.
Whole lot of nothing.
as far as the eyes can see. Nothing. We are having a blast. Camp is 2 miles from this spot. Straight line distance, 3 miles by foot. Well, here we are. I believe this is Monday, the 22nd. Should be the 5th day of our hunt. And here we are, tent bound. We have a raging blizzard outside. A couple of inches on the ground already. And visibility is barely across the river from camp here, so there's no need of us leaving camp to try and climb a mountain that we may fall off of or not be able to see very far. So we're hoping maybe later tonight or this afternoon that this squall will blow out of here and we'll get to go chase some caribou in the snow. But anyways, we're having just a grand old time, as you can see. Don't he look like he's having a grand old time?
Oh, yeah, I'm having such a great time.
We slept in till about 11 o'clock. Just got up and went out in the blizzard and boiled some water. Had us some nice Mountain House scrambled eggs with ham. Austin had a what was called a breakfast skillet. He had a hot chocolate. I had a coffee. And now we're sitting here going ho-hum. But we're enjoying Alaska. This is part of Alaska. Don't it look like fun? Well, it's still Monday, the 22nd. Time's about 2:20, 2:30, somewhere in there. Just hiked back down to our cooking spot and grabbed the cooking stove and got some water. So we're going to try right out here in the vestibule of the tent and heat us up some hot chocolate, eat us a chocolate bar or something like that. We're just chilling it today. Still a whiteout out there. Guessing we've got 3.5 inches of snow on the ground, and it's still a-coming. So we're enjoying Alaska. This is part of the experience. And Austin had the number 2 hitting, so he's outside taking care of number 2 in a snow blizzard. Well, it's now nearly 3 o'clock. You can see my breath here in the tent. Austin and I just heated us up some water for a hot cocoa in here. Look at him. Don't he look like he's having a blast on his Alaska adventure?
Be nice if I can get out of the tent.
This is on an 8-day hunt. This is the 2nd day we've lost. So we've only really got to hunt about 4.5 days so far. We got delayed getting in here by a day and a half, and now it looks like we're going to miss a whole day today. I don't know whether you can hear it or not, but the rain has changed from a light fluffy snow to a heavy wet snow. We're having to beat it off the dome tent here, but showing around 3 o'clock. And so anyways, we brought up our cooking stove, got it set out in the vestibule, heated up some good old Alaskan river water, having a cocoa and some M&Ms here for a snack this afternoon as we enjoy another day of our Alaskan adventure. September 2014. Look at him. This is the etopium of fun on an Alaskan trip. Take a good look. That right there is the etopium of a fun trip. Do you see it?
Mm-hmm.
I told you. This is a video from my old hunting partner Dan Vogt. As you can see, Dan, this ain't the same trip you and I had here 3 years ago. Found out from Sheila when we arrived here, you and I were only flown out 20 miles from Kotz to where the caribou were at. Austin and I were flown out 120 miles. And It's been quite a different trip. First 4 days we had really good weather, just like you and I had. So why the caribou hadn't migrated, I don't know, but they haven't. And here it is on Monday, which should have been our 6th day to hunt, and we're not getting to hunt again. We're in a snowstorm. We've already had about 3.5, maybe 4 inches now. That's fallen today. Here's what the campsite looks like. You can see snow still just a coming down. But pretty view. You know, snow makes everything pretty clean again. This is kind of our view from camp. This is what you missed out on this time, old buddy. Here's view from camp with the snow falling. Like I said, no, been absolutely no caribou this time. You and I just had caribou running everywhere first 3 days. Up behind camp here, you can't see through the fog of snow coming down. It's a 2-mile trek to get back up there to the mountain where Austin and I have been hiking along the river here to get up there. And we've been seeing caribou anywhere from 3 to 5 miles away, and that's it. Last night, we just set below camp here about 3/4 of a mile, and right across the river, which even with our waders we can't get across. It's just too deep and moving too fast. Had a huge, ginormous bull with about 25 cows come through there, 300 yards away, but no way to shoot or anything. There'd been no way to get him out or to get to him or anything like that, you know. And so anyways, thought I'd make a short video for you, old buddy. This is what we're dealing with. 2014 Alaska caribou. Quite a trip. All right. Looky here, gang. Austin Wallace on day 7. Look at this caribou. Unbelievable. This morning we have went 7 days with only seeing caribou 3 to 5 miles across river from camp. No way to get to them. We had an even bigger bull than this one here 2 nights ago across the river at about 300 yards. Couldn't shoot him, had to let him go. And here it is, 7th morning. We had snow yesterday. We left camp this morning, went 3/4 of a mile from camp, and we could see tracks in the gravel bar, in the snow, crossing the river. Must have been thousands of them cross here in the night. So we decided just to walk up one of the trails this morning and see if there was anything out here on the tundra. And lo and behold, there's about a 30 pack out here with 4 monstrous bulls in it. Austin Wallace gets 2 of them. We'll show you some video of the first bull he shot. This is the second one, and we've got a long day ahead of us. We're going to get some pictures right now.
Finally tagged out on day 7. Headed to the mountain out there this morning. Figured it'd be another day of glass and maybe kill one up there. Just so happened Dad saw the multiple sign of had been thousands go through here during the night, just trails going across the river everywhere by camp. Just come up the bank looking out here, checking the mountainside, don't see nothing. Checking the bottoms, a little group of about, what you say, probably 30 or 40.
Yeah.
Walking across the bottoms, headed straight for us. Got set up about 150 yards, a little more. As you might not be able to see it from the video, but splattered him all over the ground, dropped him right in his tracks. They all ran away, and then the other video snuck right down the river here. Had the belly crawl probably 80 to 100 yards. Took probably a 250 yard shot on a bigger one. Dropped him right down there. Couldn't be happier right now.